craft. Indigenous novel autonomous rendezvous and docking strategy have been developed.
Vehicle in hosting phase before satellite separation for 117 seconds.
बंद कर दिया गया है। कुछ ही क्षणों में अंतक्षेपण की स्थितियां प्राप्त की जाएंगी। इस घटनाक्रम में कक्षा में अंतक्षेपण की स्थितियां प्राप्त होते ही स्पेडएक्स बी को सर्वप्रथम अंतक्षेपित किया जाएगा। उसके 3 सेकंड के पश्चात स्पेडएक्स ए को अंतक्षेपित किया जाएगा।
The fourth stage having shut off.
Plus 14 minutes.
Vehicle is currently coasting.
स्पेडएक्स उपग्रह में विशेष संवेदक लगाए गए हैं। जी हाँ, अभी रेंज ऑपरेशन डायरेक्टर ने इसकी पुष्टि की। कक्षा में अंतक्षेपण की स्थितियां प्राप्त की जा चुकी हैं। कुछ ही क्षणों में स्पेडएक्स बी का प्रमोशन हम देखेंगे।
We are few seconds away from the injection of SpaceX B spacecraft, followed by SpaceX A separation, which will take place 3 seconds later.
Plus 15 minutes.
कक्षा में अंतक्षेपण की स्थितियां प्राप्त की जा चुकी हैं।
SpaceX B and SpaceX A satellites are separated.
जी हाँ, और रेंज ऑपरेशन डायरेक्टर ने इसकी पुष्टि की। दोनों
मुख्य उपग्रह
बी और स्पेडएक्स ए दोनों को सफलतापूर्वक उद्दिष्ट कक्षा में अंतक्षेपित कर दिया गया है।
But mission is continuing for PS4 orbital platform experiment, that is POEM4, with 2 phases of fourth stage restart. After 2 phases of restart, PS4 stage orbit will be changed to 354 km circular. The first phase of PS4 restart happens in non-visibility period. The second phase of PS4 restart takes place in the visibility period of Shetland in orbit 2. During the non-visibility period, ground trace will be updated by extrapolation on the video wall. The non-visibility period is approximately for 3100 seconds. All the stations involved in operation shall continue in operations. Handing over to Mission Director.
This is Mission Director. PSLV C60 SpaceX mission is accomplished with respect to SpaceX A and B satellites. POEM operations will continue. Thank you.
A jubilant ambience here on the night of 30th December 2024. ISRO has got its own space docking experiment. Do continue to follow the social media handles of ISRO. For first launch pad at SDSC Shar has hosted the previous launch only on 5th of December 2024. And today, yet again, it is ready for another launch.
PSLV C60 प्रमोशन यान की उल्टी गिनती 25 घंटे पहले शुरू हो चुकी है और अब हम T0 यानी प्रमोशन से 21 मिनट की दूरी पर हैं। सारी गतिविधियां आबाद रूप से जारी हैं। इस दौरान यान को पावर ऑन किया गया है और सभी आंतरिक जांच जारी है। साथ ही तरल नोदक के भराव तथा गैस टैंकों में दबाव सुनिश्चित कर लिया गया है। सभी संचार तंत्रों की जांच पूरी की जा चुकी है। इस दौरान मौसम विभाग, यातायात और नौवहन विभाग से भी अनुमति ले ली गई है। मौसम पूरी तरह सामान्य, 2 मीटर प्रति सेकंड वायु गति। उल्टी गिनती के दौरान हमने अंतरिक्ष यान की बैटरी आवेशन भी पूरा कर लिया है। प्रणोदक प्रणाली की जांच जारी है। कुछ अंतिम गतिविधियों के पश्चात यान निदेशक यान की तैयारी की सूचना मिशन निदेशक को देंगे। अब आप देख रहे हैं लॉन्च व्यू गैलरी का दृश्य।
T-20 minutes.
All stations change over to channel 2.
9:40 और यहाँ उमड़ती हुई भीड़, सभी दर्शकों का रोमांच यहाँ देखते ही बनता है। सभी इंतजार में कब T0 को PSLV C60 का प्रज्वलन हो और हम रॉकेट की उड़ान देख सकें।
ROD, Roger.
SB1B to control.
Systems are ready.
Spacecrafts A and B are ready, and both are on internal battery.
Roger.
ROD, Roger.
As we await the launch, let me appraise the viewers about the mission details. The liftoff occurs at T0 that coincides with the ignition of core S139 motor. This mission being a core-alone configuration, having no strap-ons, the 111-second action time of PS1 carries the rocket to 50 kilometers altitude. The second stage, igniting soon after PS1 burnout, carries the rocket up to 179 kilometers altitude during its 151-second burn time. Relative velocity at this instant is 4 kilometers per second. The third stage, PS3 operation, begins 263 seconds into flight and continues for 123 seconds, during which there is 99 kilometers addition in altitude and 2.4 kilometer per second addition in relative velocity. After the burnout of PS3, there is a coast phase of 125 seconds to enable 108.7 kilometer increase in altitude. 10 seconds after the PS3 separation, the fourth stage, PS4, ignites and continues to burn for 271 seconds. Another coast phase of 117 seconds follows after PS4 burnout. At 909.5 seconds into flight, the orbital parameters for the injection of SpaceX B and 3 seconds later for SpaceX A are achieved.
Ready for PSLV C60 SpaceX mission.
The fourth stage,
Mission Director Roger.
PS4 of PSLV C60 SpaceX mission will restart 32 minutes 37 seconds into flight for the first time and at about 1 hour 21 minutes into flight for the second time. The final altitude achieved for PSLV orbital experimental module is 350 kilometers.
T-minus 17 minutes.
Timing to control, timing confirmed.
अभी हम 17 मिनट दूर हैं उड़ान से।
And LCC want to note, timing confirmed, external hold mode.
VLCC, Roger. Staff Director to Mission Director. Roger. Both spacecrafts SDX-01 and XDX-02 health parameters are normal and spacecraft is cleared for launch.
Mission Director Roger.
ROD to Mission Director. Range is ready for PSLV C60 SpaceX launch.
Mission Director Roger.
TTC Director to Mission Director. All ISRO participating station and network is ready to support PSLV C60 SpaceX mission.
अब ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू होने जा रहा है।
DCTC data loggers are on at SHAR-1 and SHAR-2 stations.
अंतरिक्ष यान निदेशक, रेंज निदेशक, टेलीमेट्री ट्रैकिंग एंड कमांड निदेशक, सैटेलाइट निदेशक ने अपने
Mission readiness review.
तंत्रों की सूचना मिशन डायरेक्टर को दे दी है।
Have already given clearance for proceeding with the countdown and launch of PSLV C60 SpaceX mission. All operations in the countdown sequence till automatic launch sequence have been completed satisfactorily. Based on the clearance obtained from launch vehicle, spacecraft, range and distract network stations and prevailing favorable weather conditions, Mission Director hereby authorizes to initiate launch operation sequence for the launch of PSLV C60 SpaceX mission at 22 hours 15 seconds IST today, that is 30th of December 2024.
All stations to note,
यहाँ अभी आपने
Mission
सुना
Director has given authorization for the launch of
C60 के मिशन
PSLV
डायरेक्टर
C60 SpaceX mission.
ने ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू करने का अनुमोदन दे दिया है।
Director hereby authorizes to initiate the automatic
सभी
launch
तंत्र
sequence for
संतोषजनक
launch of
कार्य करते
PSLV
हुए
C60 SpaceX
आगे
mission
बढ़ रहे
at
हैं।
22 hours 15 seconds IST today, 30th December 2024.
Automatic launch sequence initiated for PSLV C60 SpaceX mission.
इसकी पुष्टि हो चुकी है। ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस शुरू किया जा चुका है।
T minus 15 minutes.
इस दौरान एक अनुक्रम में जांच शुरू हो चुकी है और इस जांच के अंत में कोर स्टेज प्रथम चरण का प्रज्वलन शुरू होगा.
The VSSC-based Launch Control Center and LCC at SDSC Shar are participating in a capsule of very important launch critical system verification, which is being carried out as a part of automatic launch sequence initiation. Very close to T0, the control is handed over to onboard computers.
PSLV C60 SpaceX मिशन PSLV की कोर अलोन संस्करण में 18वीं उड़ान होने जा रही है. इसमें प्रथम चरण में S139 ठोस नोदक वाला मोटर है. उसके ऊपर क्रमशः तरल ठोस और फिर अंतिम में तरल नोदक वाला PS4 चरण है. PS4 के ऊपर दोनों उपग्रहों को समायोजित किया गया है. PS4 के साथ 24 भार जिसे मल्टीपल समायोजित किया गया है. PS4 में विद्युत आपूर्ति के लिए सोलर पैनल लगे हुए हैं और कक्षांतरण के लिए इसमें गैस थ्रस्टर्स का प्रयोग किया जा रहा है. अब आपके सामने कुछ ही क्षणों में प्रस्तुत है कर्टन रेजर वीडियो PSLV C60 SpaceX मिशन का.
ISRO's remarkable journey in developing space technologies exemplifies the power of vision and innovation. In recent years, ISRO has achieved noteworthy accomplishments showcasing India's potential as a front-runner in the field of space exploration. The upcoming space docking experiment, SpaceX, from ISRO is a significant advancement in space technology. This mission features two robust spacecraft designated as Spacecraft A and Spacecraft B. Both spacecrafts are built on an extended microsat bus, each weighing approximately 220 kilograms. These spacecrafts are designed to be androgynous, allowing either one to take on the role of the chaser during the docking process. The objectives of SpaceX are to develop and demonstrate the technology for rendezvous and docking using two small spacecraft and to control the spacecrafts in the docked condition. Additionally, the mission aims to test power transfer between the docked spacecrafts. Key indigenous technologies in SpaceX include sensors for rendezvous and docking mechanism, and inter-satellite link for an orbit exchange of data between spacecrafts. SpaceX utilizes sophisticated docking technologies and tailored assessments to accurately measure distance, position, and attitude. The docking procedure is carefully structured into several distinct phases. The initial separation and control drift till 5 kilometers, followed by progressively closer approach phases that incorporate hold points from 1.5 kilometers till 3 meters for safety and control, culminating in the final docking phase characterized by capture, retraction, and rigidization. To validate the navigation guidance and control during docking, several specialized tests were conducted, including the docking mechanism performance test for testing final phase of automatic rendezvous docking and undocking sequence, vertical docking experiment laboratory for testing docking mechanisms under controlled conditions, and the rendezvous simulation lab for validating onboard algorithms with real-time simulations. Detailed characterization tests at sensors level have been carried out in addition to system level tests. Flight model special tests at spacecraft level were also conducted for sensors and mechanism performance verification. The spacecraft is equipped with payloads for standalone mission phases. These payloads will provide high-resolution images, aid in natural resource monitoring, support vegetation studies, and measure the on-orbit radiation environment, offering various applications. The SPADEX will be launched from the first launch pad of the Spaceport of India Satish Dhawan Space Center, SDSC Shar, Sriharikota, by the workhorse rocket of ISRO's PSLV Coralone version to an altitude of 475 km at 55-degree inclination. The PSLV C-60 mission marks the 62nd flight of the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle and the 18th mission using the PSLV Coralone configuration. PSLV C-60 is the first vehicle to be integrated up to the PS4 stage at PSLV Integrated Facility and then transferred to Mobile Service Tower for satellite assembly and launch. Subsequent to the injection of the SPADEX satellites, the terminal stage of the launch vehicle, PS4, will be restarted twice to reduce the orbit to a 350-kilometer circular orbit. The PSLV Orbital Experimental Module 4 will conduct scientific experiments on various payloads from ISRO, academic institutions, and private space agencies. With this mission, ISRO will harness India's vast potential in space exploration, paving the way for long-duration human spaceflight, setting the stage for the proposed Bharatiya Antariksh Space Station and landing an Indian on the moon by 2040. With each step forward, ISRO continues to inspire the nation and fuel the dreams of a limitless future in space.
That was the curtain raiser giving the mission overview for PSLV C-60 SPADEX mission. We are 7 minutes 30 seconds away from the launch. The countdown for this mission